Hello everyone. So, in this video, I am actually going to tell you something about the. If you will see, like after yesterday's, when there was this huge panic attack, which was like this huge, basically this tweet, which Trump did against India, in which he used a very vague comment, something like India's economy is dead and whatever, and he put like secondary sanction on India right now, which is 25% tariffs plus plus if more than that there could be like additional charges that could be put against the Indian trade. So right now, if you will see now, because of that tweet, what happening is right now that the major PSUs of India, like the major PSUs, if you will talk about Indian Oil Corporation, if you'll talk about Hindustan Petroleum Corporation, if you'll talk about Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, BPCL, HPCL, IOC, and MRPL, which is like Mangalore Refinery Petroleum Corporation. So these five corporation have at least have paused their like refinery, like their crude oil intake from the Russian trade. Why? Because of the fear that this tariff might go beyond, because the PSUs are directly controlled by the central government, right? PSUs are not like private organization. These are controlled by central government, and because the Trump has tried to threaten us with putting more and more tariffs, and plus on top of that, there are much more sanction threats that we got in the last 24 hours. So the government have, at least for now, till now, for today, they have paused all the PSU's refinery crude oil intakes. They have paused at least by today. Right now, there has been news, if you will read on the internet, the petroleum refineries, the tanks which were about to reach India by 31 of July, 31 of July, they have been postponed for the last, like, for at least for 1 month by today. So that is the reason why the Indian government is right now taking all of the measures to maintain that these tariff war doesn't elevate, because then it will really hurt the Indian trade and the Indian trade and commerce. That will really hurt it, because PSUs are like, they are like government operated organization. This is not like some privatized operated organization. So like they have direct control on these organizations. So the government have have at least by today, as of today, they have completely paused all the refinery intakes from the Russia. And also there is one more thing, which could be a reason to pause the Russia's crude oil right now, at least for the next 1 month, is the profitability factor. Because in 2020, like before, post 2020, 2022, and before 2022, before the Ukraine invasion, there were the advantages, there were profits, like there were certain discounts that the Russian crude oil companies were giving to India. Sometimes it was like 35, like 30, 28, 30, $35 per barrel. And then now, as of today, if you will see these like 2 quarters of India, like the first 2 quarters of this 2025, quarter 1 and quarter 2, if you will see the discount percentage per barrel that India got, it is less than like $5. So that could also be one of the reason why these PSUs are now, they are looking for other options. There are also other options, like there is a Nigeria based, and then there is a Brazil based refineries, Nigeria, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. These There are the refineries that we can look out for, because these sanctions, like these tariffs, will actually hurt India on a back foot. But why? Because the export to US is greater than the import in India. So that is why the Indian government is trying its best to not elevate these tariffs more than 25%, because then in the third and fourth quarter, not third and fourth quarter, but the first quarter of 2026, the it will start to hurt the India's trade, and that is why you will see that as of today, by what is the date today? I think this is 2nd August today, and yesterday, which was like I'm recording this video right now, it is 5 a.m. in the morning. It is 5:30 a.m. in the morning. So it happened yesterday, where the pause was there was a halt on the taking of U.S. refineries crude oil, Russia's refinery crude oil. So thank you so much for watching, and I will give you more and more info regarding what is going on in the next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.